age of 3, my parents enrolled me in gymnastics and they enrolled me in ballet. And those were my 2 focal points of my life. I got involved in swimming and soccer and basketball and everything else, including horseback riding. But I took to the 2. Gymnastics was wonderful, but my focus was primarily on ballet. I lived and breathed it. I was up to 40 hours a week on top of school, full weekends, rehearsals. You know, once I started getting into point work and being in point shoes, that was where my life started completely. My love and my passion just exponentially grew. I remember not caring that I had, you know, blisters and awful feet, because that allowed me to use that as a measurement and a guide for my life. Unfortunately, I had, you know, awful scoliosis that started when I was 5 years old. Back braces didn't cut it, and you know, it started really affecting my daily work, my life, my ballet career and everything. It took a lot for me to accept the fact that I was going to need to make some major changes, and that started with my back surgery. That was that got me. That had to happen. So once the doctors told me that I really didn't have a choice and I had to undergo the surgery, my life changed. My ballet career was coming to an end, so I made a vow that I would literally never stop whatever I wanted to pursue going forward. If ballet wasn't it, I was going to make it a lifelong goal to always be active and kind of defy the odds. I have 2 metal rods in my back. I'm fused from the top of my spine to the bottom, and I have limited mobility. So a lot of people told me, even in a career, if I wanted to be state police, which was an interest of mine, that I might not pass. And that just blew my mind. So I literally, from the second I was in recovery, I was in bed rest for 2 months. And that time frame really set the tone. I knew that the second I was able to get up, that was gonna be my focus, that was gonna be my life. It was to tell these doctors, I don't care what you say, I'm gonna do whatever I can. So I kind of used that as a stepping stone, found a couple more interests, and became a jock. So I went from a prissy little ballerina to a very exciting time in my life to just focus on athletics. And I had my surgery when I was 14 years old, February, and I refused to let them tell me that I was going to be down and out for 8 months to a year. I pretty much recovered in 6 months, and I started my journey in high school. I did indoor and outdoor track. I was able to continue for 4 years as a varsity athlete for 3 sports every year. I was captain by sophomore year, and I was able to travel to all different schools in all different states and really be a part of a team. And that's what started my journey on wanting to be able to be part of something bigger and be part of a family. Pretty much as soon as college was over, I felt a little stab in the heart. I didn't know what to do at that point. I knew I could continue to do track on my own and be a part of an individual team and just run at the meets, and I still wanted to do something. I had the opportunity through my work to be a part of the Allianz Games, which was overseas, and they picked me to run the 100-meter dash and to represent the United States of America. And I was I was beside myself. I trained as hard as I could. 1/10 of a second, I missed by first place. But I was able to be up on the podium. I was able to medal for it and, you know, really represent something I was absolutely passionate about. And one day I just drove past NJ HIIT and I saw a couple people inside and I was able to walk in, and it was amazing talking. Just hearing somebody's passion is really what the draw is, and being able to walk in and talk to Coach Jose was kind of enough for me. I went home and I solidified my answers and questions looking at their website, and I can say that I hope to stay here for as long as I can and be a part of the team as long as I can. Embrace my journey. Life is short, so take that journey and see what the opportunities are and run with it. If you can try everything, try it. There's nothing to stop you. There's nobody to stop you. Just like I defied my doctors, I'm gonna keep defying them. I'm gonna do everything until I physically can't.